The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Welcome back to the show, and welcome to everybody from the Too Informed to Vote Republican Facebook page, as well as the I Love It When I Wake Up in the Morning and Barack Obama is President Facebook page. Check out both of those. Here's an interesting study that I actually have a problem with in some sense. There's a study that came out, this is written up in the Chronicle of Higher Education, which says that earnings for people who go to a 2-year for-profit college are basically the same as those who only graduate from high school. And the study is called, Does It Pay to Attend a For-Profit College? Horizontal Stratification in Higher Education. It's by Patrick Dennis, who's a doctoral student in sociology at the University of Washington. And it basically says, if you go to a for-profit college, you will not end up making more money than you would only if you only go to high school. And this looked at earnings, and it said that on average, you make $425 a week if you graduate from a for-profit 2-year program, and you make $388 a week if you have only a high school diploma. Now, I have a problem with one specific aspect of this, which is that this does not consider a number of background factors, right? So, for example, race, socioeconomic status, a number of other things. And when you don't control for those things, there is no difference in the incomes. But when you do control for those, we don't know what the answer is because that's not the data that is presented here. And I would actually think that you can't really analyze this fairly if you don't control for background in this sense. If you are controlling for background, you would say, well, how does a group of people with identical socioeconomic background and a number of other factors compare in income to someone else with that same background? But you may have a situation where, yes, on the whole, after going to a 2-year for-profit program, you make about the same amount on average as somebody who went to high school, but you needed that 2-year for-profit program to get you even to that high school level because your background would not have left you in the same position. Does that make sense, Natan?
Yeah, that's right. So basically the idea is that there's some kind of a self-selection. The type of person that would decide to attend a 2-year for-profit associate's degree program is the type of person that, compared to the high school graduates, their peers that aren't choosing that, they're at a lower academic level, less prepared to work. And when they do that program, they get up to the same level.
That's exactly right. So to say the numbers are interesting to me. Well, let's figure that out. How valuable is a for-profit program? We know that these for-profit 2-year programs are less valuable than other public institution programs. That we know, controlling for all factors. But it's not clear from this study that if we take into consideration all of those socioeconomic background factors, that it would actually be insignificant or significant. We need more data, and we need to account for those things. So I would encourage a more extensive study to be done, and then I would be interested in talking about that.